Is Jessica Simpson getting overweight? Is she fat? Guess what? Who cares?
Getting fat? I don't know. I think she put on some weight, but I don't think it's really a big deal.
Well, first of all, you got to find the pictures, the recent pictures of her in that the pants that go up to her belly button and stuff like that, and the big belt. Okay, the outfit to me wasn't too flattering, but guess what? Come on. Well, they did the same thing with Kelly Clarkson a few years ago when, oh God, she gained so much weight, and actually last year, oh God, she gained so much weight, and now all is forgiven. She's got a new album coming out, and she's better than ever.
She's always been pudgy though.
Who, Kelly?
Yeah, just like a little bit.
Just a little bit. And Kelly's always had a little bit of belly, but they criticized her up and down, ripped her a new ass, and now her new album's coming out, and all is forgiven. The same people that totally ripped her one are supporting her again. What is going on? But anyway, this is not about Kelly Clarkson. It's having to do with the same thing. What kind of message is this sending to teenagers?
Well, you know what? In order to be in Hollywood, you have to be a skeleton. And you have to be skinny, and you can't deny that. There's only one big woman that I can think of who's famous. Well, there's a couple, but Queen Latifah in the music industry is like probably the biggest boned in today's generation. Mama Cass was out there, but she also got ripped on, and she's still being ripped on.
You got to remember
20 years after her death.
You got to remember Mama Cass. I mean, that was a different era too. That was the 70s, you know.
I'm not really as into Jessica Simpson. I mean, I'm just not, but the whole image thing, like, I mean, these days I think it's unfortunate that teenagers tend to idolize all kinds of unscrupulous people. They don't have any good role models, you know, really, in general. I mean, whether you're talking body image or otherwise, they don't have good role models. Look at the sports heroes. Look at like how they ripped up. Now they're ripping up on Michael Phelps and that whole. Well, you know. Look at the heroes they have to look up to. They don't have a lot.
Look at Miley Cyrus. I mean, even Miley Cyrus now has kind of gotten out of control. He really, honestly, because all right, I am a big Kelly Clarkson fan. I've never been to one of her shows. Yeah, I'm a 30-year-old guy, but I love Kelly Clarkson. She's awesome. Anything she does is great. Her last album that everybody ripped up inside, up and down, whatever, was great. I thought. Jessica Simpson, I don't know much more about, but...
Well, you know the thing with Jessica Simpson, she used to be, like, super, super hot.
And she's not bad looking.
She's not bad looking now, but she's not as hot as she was when she had that TV show with Nick Ashley, or whatever his name is.
Nick Lachey.
Nick Lachey.
98 Degrees.
And so I think what reporters are doing, they need a good story to tell.
They do.
And therefore, here you go. Jessica gained 5 pounds. Let's make a big fuss about it.
Maybe 10 at the most, but who cares? Okay, who cares? It's just, you know, the media sucks so bad. It's sending the wrong message to teenagers.
Well, you know what? Gwen Stefani, you guys remember her from No Doubt before she went on this super weight loss diet?
Oh, yeah.
She was a little chubby, not fat, but a little chubby. I thought she looks a hell of a lot better than she does now. She's way too super skinny.
Yeah, she looks like a space cadet.
She looks like her face, I swear, is so skinny, dude. She looked great during the No Doubt years where the Tragic Kingdom album was out. When she had a little bit of weight to her, she had a little bit of a belly. I thought she was so cute, and I think that's what everybody loved. Now the woman looks like a toothpick, and I think she looks really anorexic. No offense, Gwen, I still love you, but you know, put the weight back on, because you look. Another thing, I want to say this before I give you guys the microphone. A natural Botox would be chubbiness, because I realize that the skinnier you are, the more you age, the more your age looks. Gwen Stefani is a big looker on that. I mean, look at someone like Rosie O'Donnell. That is natural Botox. That woman doesn't have any wrinkles whatsoever, and she looks young. I like Rosie O'Donnell. I think she's cool. I'm just saying, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, look what they did to poor Karen Carpenter, you know, back in her day when they had, she wasn't even, I don't know, she wasn't really even overweight, but
she had that own problem. I don't think the fame got to her too much, but I think it's just the fact that she was never happy with herself.
Well, but it also like the idea, the whole, you know, I don't want to go off on a tangent about her completely, but just the whole situation with, she had other issues. It wasn't just the eating thing and so forth. I think that just fed into it. But, you know, the idea is, the bottom line is when the media gets into something, it affects, like this, it affects not only the, you know, the stars, but also the fans, you know, and the people, and the teenagers that look up to these people. What do you think?
Yeah, I honestly agree. And the Captain, I was going to say Captain Crunch. I don't know why I was going to say that, but it's just, I think the fact that it boggles the mind. The Karen Carpenter thing, even. I mean, that was the first that anybody ever got to knowing about this stuff at the time, because nobody really knew about anorexia and bulimia and all that stuff.
Right.
And now they know more about it and everything, and it's just more and more in schools every day. It's affecting the teenagers. The media affects the teenagers' lives as far as this goes. And like I said, I keep going back to Kelly Clarkson, but this is exactly the same thing that they did to her, and now they're doing it to Jessica Simpson because of the weight issue. Who cares?
Yeah. Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with women having a couple of pounds. Of course, you don't want them to be like super overweight because you don't want that to be a role model for girls either.
No,
Or just
I
for
think
health reasons.
yeah, health reasons. Oh, sorry if I just spit on you, but just like
oh my
something,
God,
something moderate. You know, there's nothing wrong with having cheeks on your face. And there's nothing wrong with having like a little bit of looking healthy, you know?
Exactly.
I think a skeleton look is way past its time. I think it's time to get in the real world and stuff.
What's her name? I cannot think of the name. She's an ex-Spice Girl. The one that's all over the place. What is her name?
The black girl?
No, it's
Sporty Spice.
Sporty, the one that never smiled.
Posh.
What's her name?
Posh Spice.
I
Yeah.
guess I'm going to say Posh because of the
That's
fact
her name.
that I don't know her real name, but she's all over. She's with that soccer dude.
Yeah,
And
she has no cheeks.
she looks like a robot.
Yeah.
She looks like a manufactured over
Skeletor.
hand.
Well, look at Madonna. Madonna looks like Skeletor, dude.
Oh,
she's
another
like,
subject.
She looks disgusting. I love ripping on Madonna, so I love saying this.
But the Posh Spice Girl, whatever, I can't remember her name. Maybe you people.
Victoria
Beckham.
yeah.
Bingo.
5 points for me.
She looks like an overtanned manufactured robot mess.
Yeah.
She's ugly.
Well, she's ugly because she has no cheeks. She's so skinny that, you know, the cheeks aren't there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And,
I don't know.
That's ugly to me. Jessica Simpson, that's healthy to me.
Yeah.
Kelly Clarkson, that's healthy to me.
Well, you know, what can you do? That's the way. That's what sells records, I guess, and that's what being beautiful in Hollywood is all about. Hollywood's a little goofy anyway.
I don't know Jessica Simpson from Adam, and I'm sure she's probably a nice woman. You know, people have said in the past she's got a ditzy personality, but that could be an act. It could be part real. Who knows? It's just I'm not going to rip on her because of her weight. I'm going to rip if I'm going to rip on her for something. I'm going to rip on her for a damn good reason. You know. Here's my motto. Okay, and I'm not going to be disgusting on this one, but for me, myself, and my thing is when I'm in the shower in my birthday suit, and I look down and I'm able to see Mr. Winky, then I'm fine. I'm happy with what my weight is. I don't know about you. Everybody comment. Go ahead, comment. See what you think about this. Is Jessica Simpson overweight? Is she done? Is she
Can
washed
she
up?
see her Winky?
Can she see her? Yeah, I hope not. But I mean, can she see her feet? I mean, if you can see her feet, then that's it. What do you people think? That's.
I think that was too much information, Jeff.
I really don't care. I just I'm at shock and at a loss with this whole the weight. Oh God, she gained weight. All right, people.
I gotta confess, I do the same thing as you too, dude. I know when my stomach's going down if I can see my Mr. Winky.
Okay. Well, that's all we got today for Radio MGK on the subject of Miss Jessica
MGK.
Simpson. Radio MGK.
MJK.
Radio MJK.
They said MGK.
Radio MJK.
Okay.
See what you people think. Comment.
Ciao. Oh, thank you to the new subscriber we got. We got a subscriber.
We do.
We did. Yeah, that wasn't free.
Yeah, we'll have to check up on that.
Goodbye.